Hi guys, I'm Elena. I'm going to show you how to make a cheer bump today for a ponytail and a half up, half down. So what you're going to need is hairspray. I use Pantene Air Spray level 3 hairspray. I like this hairspray. I use a comb with a sectioning part there you can use. I usually use my fingers. I don't use this, but you can if you want. Preferably a comb or a pick so you can tease the hair. A brush you can still use, but brush isn't as good. And some bobby pins. Maybe like 4 bobby pins.
You also need a clear or black elastic.
So first, you're going to take the hair and brush it all out. And then you're going to take the front section and you're going to brush it all back. So you have that. So you're going to take a section of hair to make the bump. You don't want to take this whole section of hair right here because then the bump will be huge when you make it. So I'm going to make it a little big. This is for school cheer, not competitive cheer, so it doesn't have to be huge. So I'd take a little section here that looks good. I make a circle with my fingers. And then I section it off.
What's a circle look like?
You want to make this part a circle, not a square, because if it's square, it'll be a square bump. And we don't want a square bump. So I kind of get the edges off a little bit that make it look like a corner. I try to get the corners off. Kind of like that. That's okay. Kind of looks like a diamond, but that's fine. Then I have her hold that hair. And then I take this hair that's all here and I put it back in a ponytail so I don't confuse it with the hair that's I'm making into a bump. So then I have my section of hair here. And what you do, I use my fingers here. You take a thin section of hair starting from the back. Get a section like that, a flat section. You tease it down. So back combing. Don't tease too far up because then if you tease up and you put where you put the ponytail, it'll be like a teasing section and that won't look right. So tease it a little bit farther down and then hairspray it and then put it back. Then you take the section of hair, you take a little section again, you take the comb and you back comb. And then you hairspray. And you lay it back. And you just keep going. You just take little sections of hair from this hair, the hair you're going to turn into a bump. And you back comb. And you hairspray. And then you throw it back. And you just keep going. So I'm at the last section of hair here, where what's going to be the front. So on this part, I take this section, I get to the edge here, and I just back comb it a little bit, right in the back, right at the root here, so it's volumized. And then I spray that with some hairspray, and I block her face so I don't spray it in her face. Just a little bit. And then I will put that back. Then you take all that hair and you brush it softly in the front. Not too hard, just what's in the front so it looks like a soft layer. And the sides, because you can see some stuff poking out the sides. Clear elastic. You kind of...
The small hairband?
Yeah, the rubber band. You make a look and see what it kind of looks like in the front when you put it. And then you put the rubber band kind of close to the bump where you started there, and then put that in there. Then you got a bump, and then you take your bobby pins, and I clip it behind the rubber band in an X shape. And you can put bobby pins wherever you need it to look okay. So you can, maybe you could put them in the front, on the side. Maybe if it's lopsided, you could pull out some pieces too. If you see some hair poking out that was teased, you can pin that back. Something like that. So we have the bump. That's what it'll look like. So for the ponytail, you would just put it in a high ponytail. Look up. You would just put it in a high ponytail. Obviously, you know how to do a ponytail. And
But for a high
hairband.
cheerleader ponytail, you put it close to the bump?
yes.
Okay.
And then for half up, half down, you usually take your fingers and start somewhere. So if you want to start from their ears and go up,
Ow.
that's fine. But she has thick hair, and if she wears that throughout the day, it'll give her a headache. So I start from her eyes or her eyebrows, and I section that off, and I make a line. Oh, that's good. A line around her head. Straight line. Because you can see underneath it when they cheer. I don't want it to be all jaggedy.
Ow.
And then you just soften that out, and then you ponytail it, put the bow. But that's how you do a cheer bump. Thank you for watching.